This is where the infamous CN Rail Bridge, which we can still see a little bit behind me, once stood over Carling Avenue in the city's west end.
And now it's being removed. If you had ever been under this bridge near Shirley's Bay, you know how nerve-wrackingly narrow it is. Watch as I went under it for one final time earlier this month. As a kid, I held my breath every time we drove through in our family minivan. So you can imagine how terrifying it was to go through in a double-decker bus for my high school prom.
So why did the city decide that now's the time for it to come down?
That's what I asked Bruce Kenny, Manager of Design and Construction with the City of Ottawa.
As a city, we're always engaging our residents, and we've certainly heard from the cyclists in this area, and certainly we recognize it ourselves. There are not many east-west corridors for cyclists in this area, and Carling Avenue is an important one, and this was a very significant pinch point where the cyclist would have to take the lane in the vehicle lanes in order to get from east to west through this bridge crossing.
Kenny also shared a bit about the bridge's history.
The bridge was built in 1925, so it's 100 years old, and built by CN Rail, and that railway was in existence until about 2013 when CN abandoned all operations. And the city bought the railway corridor in 2021 to incorporate active transportation elements into our infrastructure.
Soon after the purchase, plans to remove it began.
So we're pulling the bridge down, and we're going to push back the abutments and install 2-meter shoulders so that cyclists and pedestrians can traverse safely through this corridor.
Removing the bridge and widening the road is a relief for this cyclist who uses Carling Avenue several times a week.
I think it's overdue, and I'm glad it's coming down. Well, I was glad they made the decision, and because it's always, like if you're on a bicycle, you always have to be very careful. You know, not all drivers will let you go, you know.
Right now, a stretch of Carling Avenue is closed to traffic until Sunday, with detours in place as crews work to remove the bridge. We stop by the nearby 19th Tee driving range to hear what people think.
Glad to see it. I'm a retired power lineman, so driving through this stretch of road in a line truck, which of course is quite large, it could be pretty hairy with oncoming traffic. Obviously, the size of the road is very undersized for what's needed there.
We're very happy to have the train bridge gone because it's caused a lot of accidents and scary things for people over the years trying to get through with buses and bikers, and so it's well overdue to get the bridge down. Often I try to not go through when somebody else is going through because I'm always afraid that we're too close. It's way overdue to have this down, so it's good.
Another call coming.
Another call coming. I'm sure it's about the road closure as well.
But in the meantime, the road closure has created a short-term obstacle for the driving range.
The road says that the road is totally blocked, so people didn't know what to do. The owner put a sign up this morning saying that the 19th Tee was open, and it has helped a bit, but some people didn't see the sign. So I've received multiple calls.
There will be some minor disruptions like dust and traffic delays until construction is finished, and that's expected at the end of August. Sannah, Choi, CBC News, Ottawa.